Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I think you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Muhammad Ali Aminopu, an assistant teacher of mathematics, National Ideal University School, morning shift. Today I am going to take a math class for the student of class 6. Our today's topic is MCQ part 2. Our today's lecture number is 38 for the annual term examination and homework number is 36. Our today's topic is MCQ part 2. In the previous class, we taught the MCQ from 1 to 10. Today, we will learn from 11 to 20. Okay. So, go to question number 11. The question number 11 is, Yusuf has obtained 70% of marks. What is the mark has Yusuf obtained if the total marks of examination are 700? Okay. So, Yusuf got 70% of 700 marks. 700 is the total mark and he got 70% of 700. So, we can write down 70 by 100 because of this percentage sign. Of means multiple sign and 700. Okay. 100 ones, 107. So, 7 multiply 7 equal to 49 and this 0. So, our answer will be 490. That means he got 490 marks. Answer will be B. Okay. Now, question number 12. What is the price of 5 kg of rice if the price of 8 kg of rice is 168 taka? Okay. So, the price of 8 kg rice, we will solve this by unitary method. Okay. The price of 8 kg rice, the price of 8 kg rice is what? 168 taka, right? So, the price of 1 kg rice is 168 by 8 taka. So, the price of how much? 5 kg you have to calculate. 5 kg rice price is 168 multiple 5 by 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 20 ones are 168. So, 21 multiply 5 equal to 105. That means 105 taka is the price of 5 kg rice. Our answer will be B. In B, we have 105 taka. Now, number 13. Activity 1 is 30% of 600 is 180. 30% of 600 is 180. So, 30% of 600, that means how much? 30 divided by 100 for this percentage size of means multiply and 600 this is. Okay. 100 ones are 100, 106 are 600. So, 30 multiply 6 will be 180. That means activity 1 is correct. Okay. Now, activity 2 is 0.35, that is equal to 35%. Okay, we know 35% is equal to how much? 35 divided by 100 because of this percentage size. This equal to 0.35. So, our activity B is also, the activity 2 is also correct. Okay. Now, activity 3 is 12 is to 25. 12 is to 25, that is equal to how much? We have to calculate. So, 12 is to 25, we can write down 12 by 25. Now, to make it a percentage, we need denominator as 100. So, we have to multiply both the numerators and denominators with 4 to get 100 as our denominator. Numerator is 48, our denominator will be 100. Okay. Now, we know that 48 by 100 equal to 48%. So, look, activity 3 is also correct because 12 is to 25 is equal to 48%. Okay. So, our answer will be, all are correct, that means answer will be D. Activity 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now, number 14. If the ratio 3 is to 20 expressed as percentage, which of the following is correct? That means we have to convert this, 3 is to 20 into percentage. Okay. It's so easy. Look at the board. It's 3 is to 20. That's equal to 3 by 20. So, we have to make the denominator again as 100. That is why we have to multiply both the denominator and numerator by 5. We will get 15 by 100. That is equal to 15%. So, our answer is what? Answer will be C, because C is 15%. Now, number 15 is activity 1. 2:3 is the lowest form of 50:75. Look at the board again. 2:3 is the lowest form of 50:75. That means we have to calculate it 50 by 75. We can cut it by 5 10s are 50, 5 15s are 75. Again we can cut it, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. So, it is 2 by 3, that is equal to 2:3. That means 2:3 the shortest form or the lowest form of 50:75. So, activity 1 is correct. Activity 2 is A:B is equivalent ratio of AB square is to B cube. AB square is to B cube. That means we can write down AB square by B cube. That is, we can cut it down. It is 1 and it is B. That means A by B. That is equal to, we can write down A:B. So, A:B is the equivalent ratio of AB square is to B cube. So, activity 2 is also correct. Now, activity C, AX is to BY and BY is to AX are mutually inverse ratio. We know the definition of mutually inverse ratio. The antecedent and subsequent are interchange. This is happens in here, activity 3. So, it is also correct. That means answer of 15 will be, all are correct. That means answer of 15 will be D. Activity 1, activity 2 and activity 3 all are correct. Now, answer the questions 16 and 17 using the information below. The information is -7, -8, -9 are 3 integers. Number 16 question is the sum of the additive inverse of the second number with the first number is what? We have to calculate it. What should we do? The additive inverse of the second number. Additive inverse of the second number is what? The second number is given here -8. So, additive inverse of -8 is 8. We have to add it with the first number. The first number is -7. So, it should be 8 minus 7, that is equal to 1. So, our answer will be 1 of the 16 number question. So, answer will be C. Okay. Number 17 is if the sum of the additive inverse of first and third number is added to the second number, it becomes A. So, what is the value of A? We have to calculate it. The first numbers and third numbers additive inverse. The first number is -7 and the third number is -9. The additive inverse of first number is 7. The additive inverse of third number is 9. So, the addition of these two number will be 16. The addition of these two number, that means the addition of the additive inverse of first and third number is 16. We have to add this 16 with the second number. Second number is what? Second number is -8. So, we will get 16 minus 8, that is equal to 8. So, the value of A is what? The value of A is 8. Now, look at the options. The option says that A is less than -15. That means we can't get 8 here. Option B is A is greater than -90. That means we can get 8 from activity B. That means B is our answer, because 8 is greater than -90. So, A is greater than -90, that means here is A present. That is why B is the answer. Now, come on number 18. Activity 1 is 12x is the sum of x and the power of 12. We can easily see that 12x is what? 12x is equal to 12 multiply x. That means 12x is the multiple or product of 12 and x. But the activity 1 says that 12x is the sum of x and the power of 12. So, it is not correct. Okay? Activity 2, the index of A is 3. The index of A is 3 in the expression 4A cube. The expression is what? The expression is 4A cube. Here 4 is the coefficient of A cube, A is called the base and 3 is called the index. And activity 2 says that the index of A is 3 in the expression 4A cube. That means the index is 3. We already noticed that. That means the activity 2 is correct. Okay. Now activity 3. If A equal to 2, B equal to 3, then the value of 4A minus B will be 5. The value of 4A minus B you have to calculate. Given that A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. So put the value of A and B. 2 multiply A, that means 2. 4 multiply A, that means 4 multiply 2. Minus B means 3. That's equal to 4 2s are 8 minus 3. That's equal to 5. So activity 3 is also correct, because activity 3 says that if A equal to 2, B equal to 3, then the value of 4A minus B will be 5. We already got 5 here. So our in number question 18 we got that number activity 2 and activity 3 are correct. That means our answer will be C. C says that activity 2 and 3 are correct. Okay. Now students, come number 19 and 20, answer the questions 19 and 20 using the information below. The information says that 9x square, 8x square, 5y square are 3 algebraic expressions. Number 19, what is the sum of the numerical coefficients below? We have to calculate the numerical coefficients sum. The numerical coefficients are here 9, 8 and 5. It's so easy. We have to add 9, 8 and 5. The addition is what? 9 and 8 makes 17. 17 and 5 makes 22. The answer will be 22. It's so easy. Look, D says that it's 22. So answer will be D. Now the last question is, what is the index of the product of the first two expressions? We have to find out the index, but which index? We have to find out the index of products of the first two expressions. The first two expressions are what? First two expressions are 9x and 9x square and 8x square. So write down 9x square multiply 8x square. We have to calculate this product. This product will be 9 8s are 72 x to the power 2 plus 2. Index will be added 72 x to the power 4. That means our coefficient is 72, our index is 4 and our base is x. So index is 4. Okay. What is the index of the product of the first two expressions? First two expressions product index is 4 and our answer will be C. Okay students. Now come to your homework. Your homework is all of these questions from 11 to 20 is your homework. You know that very well. Your homework is very, very important, because we will give you the diary marks, CT marks and SBA marks on the basis on your HW. So please do the HW very carefully. You can submit the HW on every Sunday from 8 AM to 4 PM. I hope you understood my today's lecture. Abide by your parents, keep practicing at home. See you again inshallah. Allah Hafiz.